So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On play action, Young. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here we go, set. Check, bobcat.
A run with Brooks. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. "7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Young. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Young. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanaconda. Drive will start on the ground. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down. Dell motioning over. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. He'll look to throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive block. Clearing space. He's in. Israel Abanikanda. Touchdown, Cleveland. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Browns are on top. It's now 10-7. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Mingo, the man in motion. Young to throw on first and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep this one on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Young to throw on first down. That one complete to Leggett. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. On first down is Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They put Wilson in motion. Wow. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now a give on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Here's Young. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And And he will get into the end zone. Okonkwo. Touchdown, Panthers. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He knocks it through. Panthers are on top. It's 14-10. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A run here with Abanaconda. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Now a give up the middle. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. And it's also a first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Let's go now.
3rd and long. Room to maneuver at the 35. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll be brought down. Short pickup. It's at the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings us 2nd and
8. Let's go.
2nd down and 8. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell, and what that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He's got his man. Complete to Dell. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They bring Judy in motion. Judy, touchdown Browns.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Young. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Give inside, it's Brooks. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Now Young. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ready, set.
They'll go play action with Young. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Young. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's Young. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here we go.
First and 10.
Check, Bobcat.
Here's a toss as they look to run. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. On the ground, they go with Brooks to the 5-yard line. Second and goal. They'll go with him again. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. For the lead, here is third and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll run. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down. They'll try it now with Brooks. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown Carolina. Pinheiro on for the extra point. And this one is blocked. He gets free. Inside the 40. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. He'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They put Wilson in motion. From the gun, it's Young. Catch is made. That's Mingo. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Go! Hey, check that.
Handoff here, up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Third and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll go. Young. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
First and 10 now from the 36. They put Wilson in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. To throw is Young. He's got it inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. They'll run with Brooks. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Another try with Brooks. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers are going to open up the lead to 8. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's 2nd down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Here we go. The Browns will go for 2 here. Now they'll set up to throw. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
The last two runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And the Panthers have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Commissioner Roger Goodell on the podium presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Carolina Panthers, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then,